All right, guys, it's your boy Dom. I know it's late. It's currently like 11:30 p.m., but I kind of, scripted up this video that I wanted to do a bit earlier, but, time slipped away from me. And I said, you know what? This is actually my episode 14 of Transfer Daily. I did a Manchester City video earlier today, but that was just a Manchester City video. So I wanted to do, I wanted to continue my transfer daily series, and this is episode 14, but it's a little bit different. It's the Liverpool edition, and what I'm going to do in this video, I'm not going to be super long. I'm not going to be. I just need a little bit of your time. But what I want to do an analysis of the Liverpool squad and what I think would happen with the squad. Like, I'm gonna go through all the players, all the relevant players, and I'm gonna let you know the players I believe are gonna stay, like 100% gonna stay. They're gonna be there next season. The players who may leave or they could stay, they're like in that gray area where they, they're not so sure where the future lies with their Liverpool career. They want more game time. Those kinds of players. I'm going to let you know those players. And I'm also going to let you know the players who I think will leave. Like, almost certain that these players will leave. And also, I'm going to talk a bit about the transfer business that Liverpool have completed or close to being completed. So let's get it done, man. Let's go. So the players that I think are actually going to stay at the club 100% are as follows. Dominik Szoboszlai, the Hungarian midfielder. He's been really good for Liverpool, instrumental in them winning the title last season. And he will definitely be there. I think he needs, in my opinion, if he could add more goals to his, to his game, I think, he'll be more, let's say, rated amongst football fans. I know football fans rate him highly, but, they'll start raving on about him a little bit more. But he had a solid season, though. Not going to discount him. Mo Salah signed a new contract that expires, I think, 2027, if I'm not mistaken. And Salah is going to be there. There were doubts around Salah, but he signed a new contract, so he'll be there. Virgil van Dijk, the same goes for him. He'll be at the club for sure, 100%. Alexis Mac Allister, he'll be at the club, and he's been instrumental, for Liverpool since signing, so he will be there for sure, without a doubt. Ryan Gravenberch, what a season. I think he won Young Player of the Season last year, if I'm not mistaken. But he'll be there for sure, and, to be in that Liverpool midfield to help them defend that Premier League title. Curtis Jones. I think Curtis Jones had a solid season, and I don't see him leaving the Liverpool team anytime soon. He will be there. He's a squad player. Sometimes he starts game, he gets a good run. Liverpool got a nice midfield there. That used to be their problem, but the midfield, pretty solid. And look at what happened. Won the league. Connor Bradley, backup right back. Definitely. I think he's talented. And I don't know if, I think he will play more of a, last season, he was more of like a Trent replacement, but then to the back end of the season, some games he'll be starting, Trent to come off the bench. I think Connor Bradley is a really good football player. He's good going forward, and he's a good defensive player. That's in my opinion, from what I've seen. But I think going forward, man, he is deadly, man. He is deadly. So definitely we're going to see him next season. Alisson Becker. There were doubts around him, like he was linked to, move outside the club. But he has since come out and say he's going to be at Liverpool. He got 1 year left on his contract with an option for a further year that he thinks Liverpool might activate. But I think Alisson is going to do 1 more year and then bounce out. I don't think he's going to activate that extra year on his contract unless the incoming keeper, he doesn't do well and he loses his confidence. Joe Gomez, oh man. I think personally he's going to be there next season, but Joe Gomez, I don't know. He's not ambitious enough for me. You see what I mean? He plays at right back, center back, you know what I mean? Wherever you need him. Wherever you need him, he'll play there. But he's not a starter in the Liverpool team. But I think he's okay with that, or else he'll try to get a move. You know, there's West Ham, there's, you know, Crystal Palace, there's promoted teams that he could try to get a move to. If he want to play more game time, if you want more game time, he could try to get a move abroad to the Bundesliga, Italian league, French league, wherever he wants to go. But I think he's fine. Maybe Saudi Arabia, you know. I think Joe Gomez is fine with his role. And number 10, last but not least, I think would stay 100%, Andy Robertson. He has 1 year left on his contract. I think he's going to see out his contract, or he's going to sign on for 2 more years. But I don't think Andy Robertson is going to leave. He's been too much of a legend of the club to leave like that. You see what I'm saying? Although legendary players have left, like Mane and Firmino and, you know, so on and so forth. You know, Fabinho, these guys left abruptly. Like, oh, I didn't expect these guys to leave. And that could happen to some of these players that I'm going to actually talk about right now. But I think Robertson would stay. Guys, let me know. Let's do an activity. Guys, participate in the comments. Let me know the players you think would stay. And just do what I'm doing right now. I need some activity in the comments, okay? This I think I did more for you guys to participate. And let me know your thoughts. Let me know your ideas. You know, and we have a back and forth dialogue. Guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. The like goal for this video is 100 likes. I'm not going to push it too much. 100 likes. I'm supposed to be going in the house right now, but I chose to do this video just for you. This is for the Liverpool fans. Episode 14, baby. Let's keep it moving, man. Players who I think may leave, or they could just stay. You know, could just stay, but they could possibly leave. First one on the list, Diogo Jota. He didn't have a great season last year, and he's been, you know, his form has been petering off as of late. Liverpool signed him good bit of seasons ago, and he's been hot, red hot, you know what I mean? And injuries have definitely halted his career at Liverpool, without a doubt. So, Diogo Jota, I think he could leave. I did a Google search, and I see that there could be interest from Wolves, seeing that Matheus Cunha left. There could be interest from Wolves and him going back to his former club. So let's see how that one goes, guys. Let me know your thoughts on Diogo Jota down below. Konstantinos Tsimikas. I don't know if Tsimikas want to remain at Liverpool to play a bit part role, where there's going to be Robertson, Milos Kerkez is coming in. You're going to have 3 left backs. I think Tsimikas is actually on the go. I think he will leave. He's been linked to the move to Leeds. I think he would leave. Diogo Jota, kind of 50-50 on that one. But I kind of think that Tsimikas may leave. He's more on the leaving side than staying side, in my opinion. Luis Diaz, he's been linked to the move to Barcelona, the Saudi Arabian League, PSG, Bayern Munich, amongst others. But I think he would stay. He came out and he made a statement. And also, Liverpool have blocked advances from Barcelona already. So I think Liverpool wants to keep Luis Diaz, and I think he'll stay. Cody Gakpo, he's been linked to the move to Bayern Munich. He's gonna be worth a lot of money, upwards of 80 million euros. You're gonna have to pay to get a Cody Gakpo. He's joined Liverpool after the World Cup. He's been there for a couple of years now. He's been really instrumental in them, you know, in their success. I think he could leave if the right money comes in. But I think Cody Gakpo would stay, because this is a season where Liverpool are going to defend their title, and you don't want to revamp too much. You want to have your core, and the core should be more than those 10 players that I named, and the ones that are coming in, of course. But I don't think all these players are going to leave like all at once, and I have quite a bit of players. There could be an exodus, but I don't think it would be a mass exodus. Just might be, I don't know. But I think Cody Gakpo would stay. Gerard Kwanzaa, he's been linked heavily with a move to Bayer Leverkusen. I actually think Kwanzaa could go, because if you have Konate, Van Dijk, you know, you have Joe Gomez there, it'll be nice to have a fourth center back. But for Kwanzaa's sake, I think he should go. And then if Liverpool needs reinforcement, they could always promote the best center back that's in the youth team. You see what I mean? Just like they did with a Kwanzaa, a Reece Williams, and, you know, players off the pass. So even like a Trent Alexander-Arnold was promoted from the youth team. So I think Kwanzaa might just go. Next up, we have Wataru Endo, the Japanese international. His situation is kind of tricky, but I haven't seen him linked to any other club. He could go back to the Bundesliga, or who knows where he'll end up, maybe Saudi Arabia. But I think for Endo's sake, he should stay. Not like Liverpool are like trying to get rid of him. He gives you that, you know, flexibility where he can play as a center back, and he could also give you that defensive midfield, you know, industriousness. You see what I mean? So I think Endo would stay. You need players like that. You can't just have all starters, all ballers in your team. You need players to play their role. Players are going to have the bench role, the bit part role. You know, you're going to need them in the cup. You're going to need them in the Champions League. You see what I'm saying? So I think Endo would definitely stay. Guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Harvey Elliott has been coming out, I think, and saying that he need more game time. He don't know if he could, you know, keep playing that, you know, bit part role in Liverpool. He's falling down the pecking order, injuries and so on and so forth. He's been linked with a move to the Serie A. Don't know which club, but from research, he's been linked to the move to the Italian league. I think Harvey Elliott could just leave, because since he joined Liverpool, he's either been injured or he's not had a major role in the team. And I don't think his career would be flourishing if he continues to play that role. It'll mess with your confidence. And he is good enough to go abroad. That's what I was thinking. He could go abroad, maybe in the Bundesliga. Maybe they could involve him in a deal. You know what I mean? Look at so many Premier League players struggle in the league and then go abroad and they're doing big things. Look at Scott McTominay. Like, come on, go figure. So Harvey Elliott, I think, might just leave. Ibrahima Konate. He's been linked to the move to Real Madrid. He's expensive. He has 1 year left on his career. He's not old. I think he's about 27, 28, if I'm not mistaken. And he might be the next player that Liverpool are going to try to tie down for maybe a 2 or 3 year contract extension. So I think he will stay. But he is definitely in high demand. Real Madrid, most likely destination if he leaves. And these players are coming back from loan. And I think most of these players may go back out on loan, or they might get sold. Ben Doak, he's been linked to the move to Everton. Controversial move, but I think Ben Doak would definitely leave. I think he would leave. I don't think Liverpool have any spots right now for Ben Doak, especially if they keep all the attacking players. I don't see a role for Doak. Stefan Bajcetic, before he got injured, oh man, he was definitely coming through the ranks. And quite unfortunate that a young Spaniard picked up an injury. He went to Las Palmas on loan. I think Las Palmas got relegated. So I think Stefan Bajcetic might just get sold. His contract is running down, I think. I might be wrong, but I think Bajcetic will either go back out on loan or he will get sold. I think he'll probably get sold. Calvin Ramsey, he was out on loan. He's a Scottish player. Yeah, I think he either go back out on loan or get sold. Reece Williams broke through into the first team a couple years ago, but I think Reece Williams may get sold. Nat Phillips, his contract ends this summer. I think he will be released. I think that's what's going to happen with Nat Phillips. He's going to get released. Can't get sold unless Liverpool extends his contract, send him out on loan or something. But he's going to be released, in my opinion. So, guys, the players who I think will most likely leave. I got the category. I think they will leave for like 100, almost 100% they're going to go. Federico Chiesa. He is actually linked with a move back to the Italian League. One season at Liverpool, won the title, but didn't really play that much. Player that I really admire. Euro, the previous Euro, not the one that just gone, the one before that, he lit up the Euros. That Euros that Italy won. Federico Chiesa was a man. You know, Italy still didn't qualify for the World Cup, and he's been at Juventus, injuries, and, you know, fall down the pecking order. And now he's like I don't know, he's one of those players, forgetting players, you know, like he had a great season and then bam, gone. He's gonna leave. He's definitely gonna leave. Darwin Núñez. I know you guys haven't heard me talk about Darwin Núñez all video. It's said that he's gonna leave, and Darwin Núñez is officially a flop. 85 million euros. He's a flop. He's a flop. Missed too many clear-cut chances. He's just like an overpowered player in FIFA that he just overpowered. He just got all pace. When you try to strike, the ball just goes into rosette. So that's Darwin Núñez for you, man. He's linked with a move outside the club, possibly to the Saudi League. Who knows where he's gonna end up? But if Darwin Núñez leaves, it means that Liverpool are gonna get a new striker. I know you guys are excited about this one. Hugo Ekitike has been linked. Alexander Isak has been linked for a while. And I think in my opinion, Liverpool should go in hard for Isak if they get rid of Darwin Núñez and get a sizable sum for him. Get rid of him, bring in Isak. Is a beast. He could take it. I don't really know much about the player. Scored about 15 Bundesliga goals, but I haven't seen him play. But I would go with the more proven Premier League man. It might be more. It will be more expensive, but it could take it cost 100 million euros. I reckon Isak might cost around the same. And Liverpool, in my opinion, Liverpool should just go in for Victor Gyökeres. That'll be a hell of a signing. You see what I mean? I think he would rip it up at Liverpool. Liverpool have also been linked to the move to Bradley Barcola, and I've been seeing links with Jean Duran. Now that won't be a bad signing at all. But also on the list of players who will leave, Tyler Morton. He's been injured for some time, and I think Liverpool will sell him. And Vítězslav Jaros, Liverpool's third keeper, I think he's on the way out. He's going to leave and go to Ajax. So in terms of the guys, also let me know in the comment section down below if I'm missing anything, if I'm messing up anything. Let me know, and let me know your thoughts. Transfer business completed, close to being done. Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid, 10 million euros. Kevin Kelleher to Brentford, 14 million euros. Those deals are done, sealed, wrapped up. Jeremy Frimpong, 40 million euros from Bayer Leverkusen. Armin Pexi from Puskás Akademia, 1.8 million euros. He's going to be the third keeper. And I think Georgi Mamadashvili coming back from loan after Liverpool paid a 30 million fee to Valencia. I think it's Valencia, right? It went to Valencia. He's going to be the second keeper in my opinion. Or he's going to play some games. Alisson going to play. I don't know. But those are the deals done. Milos Kerkez, negotiations still going on from Bournemouth for the young, talented left back. And it's been said that a deal worth 150 million euros, including add-ons, have been completed for the German phenom Bayer Leverkusen's own Florian Wirtz. Guys, this is transfer news. Well, no, wait. Transfer Daily. What am I doing? Transfer Daily, episode 14, the Liverpool edition. Guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. 100 likes. Let me know your thoughts. I whipped this one up really, really quick, but I think I covered most bases. You know, this is what I was trying to achieve. I wasn't trying to go super, super, super deep. You feel me? But that'll be it. Thanks a lot. Until next time. Peace out. Rich Squad. I'm going to bed, guys. See you tomorrow. I'll see you later.